Hades is a complex and multifaceted figure in Greek mythology, embodying a range of characteristics and attributes that make him a deeply intriguing character. Role and domain. God of the underworld, Hades is primarily known as the god of the underworld, ruling over the realm of the dead. This position sets him apart from the other Olympian gods who reside on Mount Olympus. His domain is a place of shadows and spirits, often depicted as a dark and foreboding realm. King of the dead, as the ruler of the underworld, Hades oversees the souls of the deceased, ensuring that the dead receive their appropriate fate. This role is crucial in maintaining the balance between the living and the dead, highlighting his significance in the Greek pantheon. Personality and traits. Stoic and detached, Hades is often portrayed as stoic and somewhat detached from the affairs of the living and the other gods. Unlike the more temperamental gods such as Zeus or Poseidon, Hades maintains a calm and composed demeanor, befitting his role as the ruler of the dead. Just and fair, despite his association with death, Hades is not inherently evil. He is depicted as a just and fair ruler who ensures that the souls in his realm are treated according to their deeds in life. This sense of justice contrasts with the often arbitrary and capricious behavior of other gods. Reclusive and isolated, Hades tends to keep to himself, rarely leaving the underworld. This reclusiveness contributes to his mysterious and enigmatic nature. He is not involved in the frequent squabbles and politics of the Olympian gods, which further sets him apart. Relationships. Persephone, one of the most defining aspects of Hades' character is his relationship with Persephone, whom he abducted to be his wife. This myth is central to his narrative and portrays a more complex side of his character. While the abduction can be seen as a dark act, later interpretations and stories sometimes depict a more mutual and evolving relationship between Hades and Persephone. Family dynamics. Hades is the brother of Zeus and Poseidon, and their interactions often reflect the dynamics of power and responsibility among them. While Zeus rules the sky and Poseidon the sea, Hades' dominion over the underworld completes the tripartite division of the cosmos. His relationship with his brothers is marked by a sense of mutual respect, but also distance due to the nature of their respective realms. Symbolism and representation. Symbols. Hades is often associated with symbols such as the bident, a two-pronged staff, the helm of darkness, which grants invisibility, and the three-headed dog Cerberus, who guards the entrance to the underworld. These symbols emphasize his authority and power over his dark domain. Representation in art and literature. In art, Hades is typically depicted as a stern and regal figure, often enthroned in the underworld. In literature, he is portrayed with a mixture of fear and respect, reflecting the ancient Greeks' ambivalence towards death and the afterlife. Modern interpretations. Cultural impact. Hades has been reinterpreted in various modern works, from literature to film to video games. These portrayals often explore different facets of his character, sometimes emphasizing his role as a misunderstood figure rather than a purely malevolent one. Psychological interpretation. In psychological terms, Hades can be seen as representing the unconscious mind and the hidden aspects of the self. His domain, the underworld, symbolizes the depths of the human psyche, where oppressed thoughts and feelings reside. Hades is a richly layered character whose attributes and roles extend beyond his traditional depiction as the god of the underworld. His stoic demeanor, sense of justice, complex relationships, and symbolic associations make him a fascinating figure in mythology. Through various interpretations and representations, Hades continues to captivate and inspire, embodying both the mystery and inevitability of death and the afterlife.